Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Simmerauer. Let's get right to our top stories this morning, sponsored by Carnegie Heights. It's full speed ahead for the home building market as sales remain strong and developers continue to plan for more. Review Journal's Jen Ah has the latest on the building boom. Good morning, Jen.
Good morning to you, Renee. We've been hearing for a while now that home builders are bulldozing their way through the valley, literally. Here is a breakdown of each area's share of the permit total in April. As you can see, a lot of activity going on in North Las Vegas and Henderson, along with the Southwest and Northwest Valley. But our expert says that doesn't mean the housing shortage is going away anytime soon.
You can't build a house overnight, obviously. So even though you've got a ton of people looking for homes, just because you've got a lot of home construction going on doesn't mean that those homes are going to be delivered right away. If anything, it's actually taking builders longer to deliver homes than usual because of lumber shortages and other issues.
Builders notched over 1,200 net sales in southern Nevada in April, up nearly 400% from the same time last year. Renee?
Thank you, Jen. Well, a new report shows most misconduct complaints against Las Vegas police officers do not result in discipline. Metro's Internal Affairs Department received more than 4,500 complaints in 2018 and 2019, but less than 10% of those allegations resulted in disciplinary action. Also, according to the report, 22 officers were allowed to retire or resign to avoid termination. Metro said the figures on allegations from 2020 will be available at a later date because as of last month, more than 100 cases remain open. Right now, saliva and oral bacteria from 30 UNLV dental clinic patients are on their way to space. Why, you may ask? Well, because UNLV researchers are partnering with NASA and Colgate-Palmolive to study oral bacteria growth in space and to determine whether Colgate's oral care products will work in microgravity environment. This is the first private sector oral care experiment being sent to the International Space Station. The samples will spend about a month in space, then will come back to Earth to be studied at UNLV. The crowds are back at the casino, and so are the big jackpots. And while playing three-card poker, a guest at Harrah's Las Vegas hit a royal flush and won a mega progressive jackpot. The grand prize, $1.3 million. Caesars Entertainment, which operates Harrah's, says the guest was treated to a bottle of champagne while the jackpot was being processed. Now let's take a look at your local weather forecast, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 Hour Air is here for you. We're still in an excessive heat warning block until Friday afternoon, so expect a hot day. Highs near 108 degrees with light winds, evening lows in the low 80s. For the rest of the week, Friday is another hot one, but winds will start to pick up. Gusts could reach about 20 miles per hour by the afternoon and night. Expect triple digits into the weekend. In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, the gaming industry is also bouncing back in Macao. Casinos there generated over $1.3 billion of revenue in May. That's the highest total since January of last year. Rick Villada tells us more about Macao's recovery from the pandemic.
As far as recovery is concerned, I'd say Las Vegas is kind of ahead of them because they are still restricting some of the people who go to Macao. They can't some of the borders continue to be closed. There are restrictions on number of people who can come in.
And Las Vegas North and South Premium Outlets are hosting a virtual job fair this month. The outlet malls are looking to fill more than 100 positions at the wide range of retailers, including Coach, Brooks Brothers, and Pandora. If you're interested in applying, you can start the process by visiting careers.simon.com/retailer job openings. In your entertainment news, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada, the company behind EDC is bringing a new electronic music festival to downtown Las Vegas this fall. Lost in Dreams by Insomniac Promotions will take place September 4th and 5th at the downtown Las Vegas Event Center. Tickets go on sale Friday. The event will feature 3 stages. The lineup will be announced later. Insomniac is also preparing to bring the Electric Daisy Carnival back to Las Vegas Motor Speedway in October.
Now with the latest in sports, I'm Leandre Fox. Colorado forward Mikko Rantanen scored on a power play just over 2 minutes into overtime Wednesday, and the Golden Knights lost 3-2 to the Avalanche in Game 2 of the West Division Final at Ball Arena. The Avalanche now lead the best-of-7 series 2-0, with Game 3 scheduled for Friday at T-Mobile Arena.
Oh, it's not easy to take when you lose in the playoffs. So, I thought we deserved better. Really liked a lot of the things we did and our effort. Got to find a way to bury one of those chances and win a game. So we'll go back, and they held serve at home. We've got to do the same.
Sports betting sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Los Angeles Lakers are 1.5-point home favorites at the Westgate today as they face elimination in Game 6 of their first-round playoff series against the Phoenix Suns. The Suns have won 2 straight to take a 3-2 lead over the defending NBA champions, including a 115-85 blowout in Game 5 on Tuesday. The total is 208. Also today, the Portland Trail Blazers are 5-point home favorites as they try to force Game 7 against the Denver Nuggets. The total there is 227.5.
In your health news, sponsored by 4M Dental, Love Your Smile Again, working to help those dealing with a mental health crisis. Senator Catherine Cortez Masto met with members of the Las Vegas Fire Department's crisis response team, which handles 911 calls linked to a mental health crisis. Cortez Masto has introduced a bill in Washington that would expand grant funding for programs like the response team, as well as improve access to behavioral services. The senator said, quote, "If you're coming for mental health needs and services, you should be able to access them without being turned away because you can't afford it." In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Get Healthy Clark County, an open house for Raiders fans. Thousands of personal seat license holders got a chance to visit their seat at Allegiant Stadium. Raiders players and coach John Gruden welcomed fans via video, and fans got a chance to speak with retired player Rod Martin and Jay Schrader. The Raiders can't wait to welcome fans back to Allegiant Stadium this year, starting with the preseason game August 14th against the Seattle Seahawks. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have a Roku device, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. from the Las Vegas Review Journal. Have a great day.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.